As we just heard, one day Jesus went up a mountain with three of his apostles, Peter, James, and John. Something very important happened on that mountain. Jesus was transfigured before their very eyes, which means that Jesus changed in a most spectacular and awesome way. His face shone like the sun. It became extremely bright, and his clothes became white as light. Sometimes I wonder why those three apostles were so surprised by what they saw that day. They had been with Jesus for 3 years. They had heard him preach many times. They saw all the miracles that he had performed. They were even present when he raised the dead to life. Did they not realize that Jesus was the long-awaited Messiah, the Son of God? Because of what they experienced on the mountain, Peter, James, and John came to realize that Jesus really was the Son of God. Once Jesus ascended to his Father in heaven, all of the apostles went out into the world to tell people about Jesus, to preach the gospel to anyone who would listen. My sisters and brothers, we are present here in this beautiful cathedral because the apostles were not afraid to go out to all the world to preach the gospel. Most of you who are present here for this Mass today are basketball players, members of various Western Mass CYO basketball teams. And if you're not a player, you might be a coach or one of the coordinators in the program. Or you might be a parent of one of the basketball players. So let's talk about basketball for just a minute. Back in 1891, 135 years ago, the game of basketball was invented right here in Springfield. A person by the name of James Naismith invented the game because he wanted to provide a winter sport for his college students, a game that could be played indoors. He wanted a sport that promoted physical fitness as well as spiritual growth for his players. In other words, he wanted young men to have an activity that would be healthy for them, but also bring them closer to God. In those days, students would be sent to other countries as missionaries. They were sent to bring the gospel of Jesus to other people. In addition to teaching people about God, believe it or not, the missionaries also taught them how to play basketball. So basketball actually started off as a Christian sport. Some of you may have heard of a basketball player by the name of A.J. Griffin. Griffin played 92 games in his 2-year NBA career with the Atlanta Hawks. In the year 2024, at the age of 21, he decided to leave professional basketball in order to serve God. At the time, Griffin said the following, and I quote, "I gave up basketball to follow Jesus. I'm super excited because I truly get to serve God with all my heart and with all my time." Just like the apostles who went out into the world to serve God, A.J. Griffin wanted to do the same thing, even if that meant giving up his basketball career. My sisters and brothers, God has given every one of us various talents. God wants us to discover our talents and to use them to make a positive difference in our world. Many of you use your talents to play basketball. Some of you are using your talents to coach basketball players. Whatever talents that God has given to you, I encourage you to use them in ways that serve God, in ways that can be helpful to others.